at last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner.
Welcome to SQUARESOFT's Game of War. Final Fantasy Tactics. A brutal conflict of epic proportions, where you lead hundreds of battles into a new Final Fantasy world. Be clever, be ruthless, or be dead. In Final Fantasy Tactics, you are Ramza, a young warrior whose courage could save the kingdom from itself.
Alright, this is Final Fantasy Tactics. And this is one of my favorite games, possibly my favorite game of all time. I actually am playing this right now. Go figure. Final Fantasy Tactics combines two things that I love: Final Fantasy and turn-based strategy. Turn-based strategy is probably my favorite genre of video game. Unfortunately, there isn't that many good turn-based strategy games, and most of the best strategy games are real-time. And I like real-time strategy games too, but not as much as I like sorry, just lowering this a little bit here. Not as much as I like turn-based strategy, because real-time strategy, you know, it's more about how quickly you can react, set things up. You know, there's a lot of intelligence that goes into it too, but with turn-based strategy over real-time, it emphasizes how smart you are. So maybe you can't react as quickly, maybe you can't move the mouse around or hit the joypad in the right direction as fast as the other guy.
You're pathetic if you think you can best me now.
But you can outthink them, so speed doesn't become an issue. So that's kind of nice. Final Fantasy Tactics, the graphics are okay for a PlayStation game, but they're, you know, they weren't that great. The particle effects, you know, the blinking lights, the glitter, that was good. Those were some really nice looking effects, but the sprites, they looked all right. The 3D environments, they were okay. That's the best I could say about it. The story for this game was pretty bad, as with most, you know, SQUARESOFT games. They think they have nice stories, but most of them don't. And it makes it worse when you have a really bad Japanese to English translation. I meing, this game has some legendarily bad dialogue. Not quite as bad as, say, the intro to Zero Wing.
How are you, gentlemen? All your base are belong to us. You are on your way to destruction.
What you say?
You have no chance to survive, mate, your time.
But some of the stuff is pretty bad. And even when they don't misspell things, sometimes it just doesn't make any sense. Now, what gives this game a lot of replay value is you have a bunch of classes to choose from, and, you know, it takes time to learn abilities for those classes, and then you can combine abilities learned from one class with another class. And you can, you know, build your parties, experiment with different setups, and there's pretty much an unlimited, you know, there's unlimited amounts of combinations of these party characteristics, so you can always try out these new strategies, and it doesn't get old. Sometimes, if you're ability grinding, that could be annoying, but I can honestly say I still haven't done everything I'd like to do with this game, because there's so many different things you can try out in different ways. What this game really lacked, in my opinion, was some form of multiplayer, because it would have been really fun if, like, maybe your friend or something could bring over a memory card or anything, and you could sort of duke it out with your own parties against each other. That would have been pretty cool. Other than that, I mean, this game's not for everybody. It's certainly, the learning curve is a little bit high, and if you don't like strategy games, you definitely won't like this one either. But I've played this game for years. I got it in '98, I think, and I still play it. I've been playing it like for the last month, and I'm having fun even today. So yeah, this is one of the games that I spent a lot of time playing, and I'm still spending time playing it because, like I said, it might be my favorite game. But I still haven't played it as much as the next game on this list. I still haven't, so I might post that one tomorrow, if you care.
Enough of your sermonizing. Are you trying to bore me into submission?